I woke up very early this morning. I was on Zoom calls for Europe, and then throughout the day, talking to different groups. We had great leadership calls today with the Circle of Champions, as well as the North American regional directors and above. And there's a general buzz that's going on in ACN right now that I really can't describe as effectively as I would like to. But I know that there's many people on this line here this evening that possibly some of you have been with us for many years. Some of you are been with us for many months, and some of you are on this line here tonight just kicking the tires, just seeing what this ACN thing is all about. Well, I can tell you, after 29 plus years of formulating this company and having the run that we've had over the last 29 years, I can tell you this with as much confidence as I've ever said anything. All that we've done is lay a foundation for where we want to go. We've barely scratched the surface of what we want to accomplish. And what you're seeing right now and what you're about to hear is going to be something that I believe, whether you've been with us for a while or you're just starting out, will in fact change your life if you allow it to do just that. Because after 29 years, I have never experienced a season like we're in right now, where absolutely everything is in place. When you think about a compensation plan, that in my opinion, the ACN compensation plan is an absolute work of art for the ability to have a brand new person come on board and meet requirements of acquiring customers on services that people need, want, and use every single day. We're not recreating any buying habits, any spending habits whatsoever. We're giving people a better value for what they're already spending. And we can put people in a position to make money working on a very flexible basis part-time without risking their full-time employment whatsoever for $199.25 a month with a menu of services that we've never experienced in 29 years. The menu of services that we have has never been greater. And yet, after 29 years, having hundreds of millions of dollars of revenue, we still have less than 1% market penetration in any area with any service that we're doing business in. And people are in need and want something better for themselves and for their lives, more so now than ever, because there's so much uncertainty in the marketplace. I think about ACN as in 2021, the fall of 2021, as a company whose time has come. And I know that there's plenty of people on this line here tonight that have been thinking about or praying about something to come along in their lives that could shift, that could dramatically shift the trajectory of their life in regards to income, in regards to a possible career, or whatever the case may be. I'm here to tell you that the ACN company, the company that you're on with tonight, is that type of organization. And one of the greatest things that I can tell you about our company is we have people from all walks of life. It did not matter where they've come from, how high of an educational background they have, where they grew up, what the influences they had in their life, what they did in the past, what they didn't do in the past. None of that mattered. The only thing that mattered to us is we were always looking for people that wanted more out of their life in every area of their life, not just business. And those people, when they plugged in to the culture and the environment that we've been able to create 29 years ago, that were ready, willing, and able to pay the necessary price, people that were not looking for something for nothing, people that were willing to work hard if in fact they aligned themselves with the right organization that would deliver for them. To those people went the greatest rewards of ACN. And many of them are on the call here tonight. I am just a messenger of a great opportunity. And I've had the great fortune of being able to found this company with a tremendous group of other guys that 29 years ago needed something to happen in our lives, just like some of you on this Zoom call tonight need to happen for your life. And the one thing that I love about ACN is that because we're able to attract people from all walks of life, people that have never done anything like this before, we knew that we had to create the right culture and the right environment for people like us to plug into and win. And that's what we've been able to do. Even in the heat of COVID for the last 18 to 20 months, when we had to pivot and shift everything that we were about for the first 27 years, we found a better way through necessity. We found a better way to communicate, a more effective way to reach people and condense timeframes with Zoom technology. I'm in the comfort of my home office right now, being able to speak to hundreds of people just like yourselves through the Zoom technology. And not only do we have Zoom technology to present and to acquire customers and to build a business, but at the same time, we are gathering together where we have a hybrid model now that there's some areas of the country that are loosening up, and we're able to meet and greet and high five and do the things that we all love to do. When you have that combined culture, this hybrid model of Zoom and personal meetings, we have found out that that is the most effective way to build a very successful business. And that's what we've been able to do. That has been our pivot. That's been our shift. And so tonight, we're utilizing Zoom technology. But next week, there's going to be a meeting right there in Dallas, Texas. And we call it the Emerge event. It's an Emerge event because it's going to be an emergence of people that are coming together that want better things for themselves, better things for their families, that want to do something special. They want to be around like-minded people, people that want to do something special with their lives. And it's going to happen next week, Saturday, November 13th. Saturday, November 13th, 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock Central Time at the Westin Galleria. It's going to be an incredible event. In fact, I'm here to tell you that we are 85% sold out of this particular event. And that's the reason why I'm on the call here tonight. I'm not here to tell you about how great and wonderful ACN is. That's a foregone conclusion. The people that have been around know what type of company they're with. I am here to encourage every single one of you that have not pre-registered for this Dallas all-day training event, where you have the best of the best trainers, the top level ACN leaders. You have some co-founders that are going to be there. You're going to have some people that are representative of some of the services that are going to help teach and train you how to acquire customers. Your organization has special events that you're going to hear about before the end of this Zoom call tonight. I just don't want any of you to miss something that I believe can catapult your ACN businesses by years just by spending one day in the presence of the ACN leadership. So that's why I'm here tonight. I'm here to tell you, number one, about the event on November the 13th, Saturday, November the 13th at the Westin Galleria. We have room for 1,000 people. I believe there's 800 to 850 tickets already sold out. We have about 150 tickets remaining. That, look, I'm not on the Zoom call because we're trying to sell tickets. That has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. This has everything to do with whether or not you want to do something special with your lives and you want to align yourself with a company that has been around for 29 years, is in 27 countries, has produced hundreds of millions of dollars of revenue over the years, serviced millions of customers on services that people need, want, and use every single day, pay for every single month. This is not an experiment. We're not trying to get something off the ground. We're very strong, very well established, looking for people that want to do something special. If that is you, there's no way in the world that I would miss the November the 13th meeting right there in Dallas, Texas at the Westin Galleria. I just wouldn't do it. I wouldn't miss it. If you need to get a babysitter, you got almost 2 weeks to get one. If you need to figure out some way to get off work, if you work Saturdays, that would be one day where I would make arrangements to not be at work that day. If you could be in the presence of all of our leaders that are going to pour everything they have into you, and by doing so, by spending one day with us, it could turn your career around or be a catalyst for a new trajectory for your life. Would it be worth doing? I think that it would. And that's why I'm here tonight, 10 days early, wanting you to know that an event is coming to Dallas and for you to make arrangements for yourself to be there. Because one of the things that I don't want to have happen is this, that you miss the event, that whatever is going on in your life has taken precedent and you miss the event. And then you wonder why everything else, everyone else that went to the event is accelerating and you're not. I don't want you to be in that latter category. I want you to be in the category of being at an event that will give you the necessary information, be in the right culture, giving you the right motivation to go out and do something special for yourselves and for your families. That's why I wanted to be on the Zoom call tonight. When they asked me just to spend a few minutes to share from my heart, which is all I'm doing, what this season means to me and how it could impact you, and at the same time know that there's an event coming up that would help you to take advantage of this season, I said yes. I could not wait to get on the Zoom call because I don't want any of you to miss it. I really don't. And so 150 tickets left, folks. That's it. And then it's at capacity. The hotel won't allow us to bring any more people. If you're not pre-registered, I would encourage every single one of you to do so and to bring as many people in your organization or your potential organization along with you. Wouldn't it be wonderful to have everybody feeling the exact same way at the end of Saturday? And on Sunday, you can just blow and go and start to build a huge business with ACN. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Let our team go to work for you. Let our team paint the big picture of where we're going and what's about to happen, and allow us to help you to build your company within this company. So I'm going to give this call back to this organization, back to Mike, Pat, and Harsh Patel, and all the great leaders that are on here tonight. I'm excited to be able to communicate with all of you. You got some of the best leadership in all of ACN. I know they're going to be in Dallas, and I hope that every single one of you will be there as well. God bless every one of you, everyone. Have a great evening, and thanks for giving me time on tonight's very important Zoom call. Take care.
Thank you, Mr. Provenzano. Let's give Mr. Provenzano a hand. Appreciate your leadership, appreciate your vision, and just leading this company from the front. I mean, 19 years, Patrick and I have been with the company, and thank you for allowing us to chase our dreams, and thank you for allowing us to live our dreams. And I speak for the Rockstar organization. Also, the bonus that you put in place, I know everybody's going to cheer on this one, because thank you for putting that bonus in place. And we will show you as a Rockstar organization our appreciation by bringing great people to this company and great customers. So Greg, thank you for your time. Appreciate you from the bottom of the Rockstar's heart. We really appreciate you.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good evening. Take care.
Okay, well, guys, first of all, congratulations getting yourselves on this call. How many of you are looking at Dallas a little differently now? See, you know, I'm going to give you Patrick and I's 19 years experience. I remember when we got started in the business, you know, I was selling cars, living paycheck to paycheck. Pat had his own business. He was selling t-shirts. And, you know, I remember when we got started in ACN, and we didn't get off to a fast start. We didn't make a lot of money right out of the gate, but we, you know, just worked the business. And, you know, I remember when the first convention came up, you know, we couldn't go. Yeah, well, we made excuses on why we couldn't go. How many of you know what I mean? Can we agree all excuses are equal? But the reason that we can't go is usually the reason we should go. You know, I was like, I got to work. And you know, what's funny, our upline said, you'll continue to work unless you learn how to work smarter instead of harder, until you learn the ACN opportunity and how to take advantage of it. And I remember we went to the first convention, and, you know, when we came back, we were changed, meaning ACN went from our head to our heart. We got the skill set, we got the understanding, and we were excited about the opportunity. But most importantly, we caught the vision. Now, let me give you the mistake we made was not taking anybody with us. I remember our next convention, we brought a handful of people with us. And you know, what happened is not only did we catch more information, but they caught the information. They caught the vision. They got excited. They knew how to build the business. And, you know, they came back and our business exploded because we had a group of people, you know, all working towards the same goal. So here's the exciting thing is everybody on this line, of course, is probably registered for Dallas. You know, you're registered for Dallas, but let me give you a piece of advice is to get some people to go with you. Look, I don't care if you got to drive them. I don't care if you got to give them a couple dollars for their plane ticket. Look, here's what I tell people. When you get involved in ACN, you got to invest back into your business. Can we agree? Any business, you got to continue to invest. Now, where do you invest in ACN? You invest in the people in your business. You know, I bought in plane tickets for people or gave them a couple $100 for a plane ticket or, you know, helped them find a place to stay or partly paid for finding a place to stay because here's what I do know. If I could get them there, and I love what Mr. Provenzano said. They could catch the vision and ACN would go to work for me, meaning all I had to do is get them there and ACN would take care of the rest. You know, that's the key to having massive success. Look, there's going to be people on this call that are just qualified or they're just brand new ETLs will be the names of the future. And when I say the names of the future, the names of the near future. You know, ETLs, it'll bring 10 people with them and come back, go RD in 60 days from the time they walk out of that convention. You know, we'll be celebrating you because they're going to catch the vision with their team. Now, guys, I want to recognize the people. First of all, congratulations as an organization. We were the #1 team for team trainer production last month in ACN. Give yourselves a hand. Actually, we were the #1 and the #2 team in all of ACN. Guys, we're doing something as an organization that no one's ever done in the history of this company. So congratulations to each and every one of you. We're proud of you because we know what it takes to build an organization. We know what it takes to go out there and burn the candle at both ends. I know some of you guys are full-time working a job and you're full-time parents, you got full-time life going on, but you're making time for ACN. You're the ones that make our team great. So congratulations. I want to recognize the top people that closed out last month for the most team trainers in their business. Now, this is at the ETL level. Crystal Schroeder out of Virginia. Congratulations, Crystal. You were number 10. JT Tomlin out of Texas, number 9. Congratulations. Alfonso Russian out of Michigan. Congratulations. Number 8. Number 7, Jacques Bronkenhurst out of Texas. Congratulations, Jacques. Number 6 is Ching. Congratulations out of the Washington marketplace. Lance Taylor, number 5. Congratulations, Lance, out of the Texas marketplace. Yimi Yang out of California, number 4. Number 3 is Yvette Palomares out of Florida. Number 2 is Al Bellington, and the number 1 executive team leaders out of the Georgia marketplace, and that's Nadine Chase. Congratulations to those ETLs. You guys, it's on wealthinstituteinc.com. So make sure you go to wealthinstituteinc.com. That's where the recognition is. But I also want to highlight the top 6. Ching, congratulations. You qualified for the Friday night dinner. Lance, congratulations. You qualified for the Friday night dinner. Yimi Yang qualified. Yvette qualified. Al Bellington qualified. And Nadine Chase qualified for the Friday night dinner. Now, what's the Friday night dinner? So Friday night before this will be the 12th. We're going to take the ETLs and the regional directors that achieve a certain thing. Now, here's what it is. From the beginning of October till the 11th of November. So the beginning of October, 11th of November, if you're an ETL on this line and you put 10 IBOs into your business, right, we're going to invite you to a dinner. We're going to take care of with 2 of the co-founders of ACN, Robert Stefanowski and Mr. Tony Kupas. Pick you up at the hotel, take you to the dinner on Friday night. We're going to leave at 7:30, have a phenomenal dinner at this beautiful restaurant. It's way high at the top of this building in Addison, Texas. Then we're going to come back, right? And those individuals that have already qualified, but there's a lot of people that are close. And look, there's people on this call right now that I know if you made the decision, you could literally go ETL and qualify for this dinner, right? Between now and the 11th of the month. You might say, well, that sounds quick. No, you have people on this line that are willing to help. You just got to be willing to put the people in front of the opportunity and let somebody explain it for you. Now, at the RD level, if you put 24 IBOs in between the 1st and the 11th, the 1st of October, the 11th of November, you qualify for the dinner. And I want to read off the top 10 our regional directors. Actually, out of the top 50 regional directors in ACN, 27 of them are on our team. So I want to say congratulations to everybody. Joe Hulk is number 10. Congratulations, Joe Hulk, number 18 in ACN. Number 9, Raphael Noret. Number 17 in ACN. Number 8 is Regional Vice Presidents Ken and Susie Potter, number 16 in ACN. Number 7 is Peter Pasternak out of Georgia, number 14 in ACN. Number 6 is Janelle Sannon out of Rhode Island, number 10 in ACN. Lou Brown is number 5, number 9 in ACN out of the Georgia marketplace. Michael Eric, number 4, number 5 in ACN. Michael Eric qualified for the dinner. Congratulations, Michael. Alejandra Kalman, Regional Vice President, number 3 on the team, number 4 in ACN, qualified for the dinner. Number 2, Monica Bernardino out of Texas, number 2, number 3 in ACN, qualified for the dinner. And Mark Washam, number 1 regional director on the Rockstar team, number 2 in ACN, also qualified for the dinner. Guys, I cannot wait to spend time with each and every one of these individuals. Number 8 RVP is Elliot Hiller out of Great Britain. Yeah, this is the global organization. Number 7 is Regional Vice Presidents Ken and Susie Potter, number 22 in ACN. Number 6 is Noah Brandy, number 21 in ACN. Number 5 is Patrick and I, number 7 in ACN. Congratulations to our team. Number 4 is Harsh Patel, number 4 in ACN. Number 3 is Patrick and I at RVP, number 3 in ACN. Number 2 is Alejandra Kalman, number 2 in ACN. And the number 1 regional vice presidents, these guys were featured on the global call today, is Jeff and Melissa Street. Their organization, number 1 on the team and number 1 in ACN. And guys, this is a team sport. So congratulations to all those individuals. I said your name. You know, you guys are the true rock stars of the rock stars, and looking forward to celebrating each and every one of you Saturday night after the training. And I'm going to let Pat going to fill you in on that. But guys, look, I'm excited. We're looking to do some big things as an organization. The leadership team came together, and we're going to put as many IBOs and as many customers in the last 2 months of this year than we've done up until this point. We got some big goals, but we got some big achievers on this line. And with that being said, Pat, this is the number 1 team in all of ACN. We're going to be doing 20,000 reps a month. Calls all yours, my friend.
Wow, great to be a part of the call. And, thank you, Michael, for an incredible training session, and continue to lead us here as you do from the front, pouring into us on calls like this, trainings that we do on Friday. It's just an honor to be on this call. And how many of us are excited just getting a chance to hear from the co-founder and president, Mr. Greg Provenzano? Look, for you that are here for the first time, this technology didn't exist when we started. I remember the day that I got a chance to hear him speak, and how genuine and authentic he was, and how he just painted a vision of what was possible for average people like ourselves. And, today, to be able to access him like we did, to have him jump into a call, to be able to have you hear from somebody that, put this company together with his 3 partners 29 plus years ago. And so this event that Mike's talking about and Greg's talking about is really important for your team's success. Look, we all know that, cleaning out your garage on a Saturday is not going to give you the inspiration to want to change your life. Big decisions are made at big events. It's getting in the atmosphere to win. It's getting around other people that have the common vision and common purpose, because we know what we do isn't easy. What we know that, starting something new isn't easy. I ask myself all the time, why doesn't more people step outside of their comfort zone? And I truly believe they don't want to go through the awkwardness of doing something new. How many of us would agree with that statement? You don't start out good when you start out something new. And so when you come into our opportunity, what saves them from some of that pain of making mistakes, or maybe not having the right mindset or even the right belief system to be successful, is really getting the opportunity to get trained and to see yourself in other people. I remember when Mike and I first got involved in ACN, our friend's mom recruited us into ACN, and we didn't see ourselves in her. She was a stay-at-home mom. She was a great individual, but she just signed us up. But she did one thing right, and that is she talked about a national convention. And I can remember thinking to myself, I'll go to this event if you quit talking about it. Like that's all she talked about. You got to go and you got to be here. And, Mike and I made that decision to go. And I can remember when we got there, not only was there a lot of great information, there was a lot of training, there was a lot of inspiration, but I got a chance to hear somebody that was 26 years old. And he was 26 years old and he was able to do things for his family at 26 years old. And it never even occurred to me that I could do something so big, not only for myself, but also to help somebody that I love, which was our parents. And so I tell you that because we saw ourselves in him. Does that make sense? Meaning, how many of you have sometimes people in your team, but they just don't see themselves in you? Or maybe they have, hey, I have 2 kids and you don't understand, or hey, I have a full-time career. But when they hear somebody that they can relate to, and all of a sudden they see themselves in that individual, that's where the magic happened for us. So I want to tell you, number one, don't stop promoting. I just had a phone call from somebody asking, hey, how do I get people pre-reg? They can always pre-register as a guest. Does that make sense? Meaning you can go in, whether you're an IBO or a guest, doesn't matter. You get the exact same ticket. So whether you sign up as a guest or sign up as an IBO, it doesn't matter. You get the same ticket. So I just want to make sure that everybody knows what they need to do to pre-register for this event. Now, as Greg Provenzano shared with us a minute ago, number one, I love this dinner. I love to break bread with people. I love to sit next to people and get the chance to spend time with the owners of the company. I know what that's going to do for you. I know what that's going to do for your team. But this is how you get pre-registered for the event. So make sure you take your camera out, make sure you hold it over the QR code so that you can make sure that you get into this event. And more importantly, your people get into this event. Look, it's $29. You know what I love about ACN is that I know there are people going to events that are spending hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars for a 1 or 2 day training. And now you have an opportunity for somebody to get the power of our opportunity, the training for $29. That's $29 from 9 a.m. in the morning until 5 o'clock at night. We're going to pour into you. Vivint's going to be there. The cell phone partners are going to be there. You're going to get a chance to talk to, ask questions from the people that have put these particular services together. So bring your questions with you. I know people ask me about commercial energy or credit card processing. All of them are going to be represented at this upcoming Emerge event. And so again, wow, tickets last. And I want to make sure that everybody knows that this is going to be a sellout situation. That's why we put this call together. More importantly, ask Greg to come on because we knew him being here would really let people see the importance of what we're sharing with you. Second of which, we are going to have I'd like to tell you, a millionaire recognition event. It's going to be an event that we put together for the Rockstar team. It's a gala that's going to take place at the exact same hotel. So you're going to be able to go to the event, and then you're going to be able to go over to in a different venue at the hotel where we're going to have an incredible evening of recognition. The owners of ACN are going to be there. You're going to get a chance to take pictures. You're going to get a chance to ask questions. You're going to get a chance to rub shoulders and create relationships with people that you're going to know your entire life. My mentor told me at my first national convention, he said, you're going to have some of your best friends at this event. And I didn't even know what he meant when he said it. Today, I know. 19 years later, some of my greatest friends came out of these events because we had the same mindset. Look, I had a lot of friends that I had a common past with, but not a common future with. How many of you know what I'm talking about? Friends that I couldn't talk about getting wealthy with, or talking about personal development, or what books to read, or where we're going and where we're going to raise our children. And understand that this event, if you put it on the QR code, this is a $70 event, but this also takes us over to a brunch that we're going to be doing at Senior Vice President Mike Mazur's house on Sunday. So on Sunday, we're going to have a brunch at his home on a lake. It's a beautiful, beautiful house with a beautiful lake, but that's going to be included as well. So you're going to get a chance to go over to that event. That's going to be about 9 or 10 miles away from the airport. So it's going to be real close on Sunday. For those of you that are going to fly out a little later in the afternoon, we're going to have a brunch at his house for everybody to come to and get a chance to be able to, again, have a great time together. This is not only going to be an amazing time to learn, an amazing time to grow, an amazing time to take your life and your business to another level, but it's going to give you the law of association. How many of you ever heard of the law of association? You know, whoever you spend time with, you become. And this is so rare, especially after 18 months of us going through what we've all been through. Look, how many of us would agree negative people don't come to our events? Nobody has to worry about any negative people. How many of you had enough of negative people? If I asked a negative person, hey, do you want to come to our event? You know what they say? I would never come to that event. Good, good, good. You stay home. How many of you agree with that? We just need to take a vacation from some of those individuals. But, you know, for those of you that like to have a good time, let me tell you, Saturday night, Sunday brunch, it's going to be a lot of fun, but we're going to make a difference. Look, I'm not in here because we need another dollar in our bank account. You know, those days are behind us. I'm in here to make an impact. I'm in here because I know that there's people that need our business, that need hope and encouragement, that need a track to run on. You know, I think back when we started ACN, it was a couple $100 to get started. Look, even today, I can't find anything greater than what we have, you know, based on the opportunity that average everyday people can get in the biggest industries in the world. But for those of you that want to make a lot of money, look, I believe with this technology and these events that ACN's putting together, that this is going to explode this team around the world. That no longer does it matter that you have a contact in Australia that you got to get on an airplane. That those days are behind us. It doesn't matter if you have a friend that lives in Mexico and you got to get on an airplane. They don't need that to happen. Matter of fact, tonight we'll be running an event just for Latin American, Spanish-speaking people. And that those days are now upon us where we can build a true business around the world in the biggest industries in the world. So look, let's not let anyone behind. You know, sometimes it takes that encouraging call. Sometimes it takes that, listen, I'm not going to let you not go based on, you know, a hotel room. Whatever we've got to do to help people to get there, I'm telling you, the greatest investment we've ever made was an investment in people. It was an investment in people. I can tell you stories of losing money in real estate, losing money in the stock market, losing money in all kinds of things. But you know what I've never lost money in? People. And that is the greatest investment that you can make, not only for yourself, but also for the people that are following behind you. And look, we're all leaders here tonight. People sign up in ACN because they want to win. You've just got to be the coach to tell them what it's going to take to win. Does that make sense? Like I'm a travel agent. Literally today on different websites, screenshotting flights for people from Hartford, Connecticut, direct flight into Dallas, Fort Worth Airport. And I'm doing it for them. Like, here's where you need to go. This is what the flight number is, because I know if I can get them there, I'm not getting one person there. I'm getting thousands of people there. Because that one person represents thousands of future people that are going to come out of that individual. I look at it like a seed. You don't get, you know, one apple when you put the seed in the ground. You get thousands of apples out of that one seed. That's the same thing when it comes to our opportunity. So I hope this helped you guys tonight. I know we went a little longer than we'd like to, but I feel with Greg and Michael and Harsh and all the people you got a chance to hear from, man, it was time well served. For those of you that are not registered for our emails, if you didn't get an email regarding this event, if you didn't get something telling you to come to this event, you want to go to our Wealth Institute website, wealthinstituteinc.com. Right here at this website, number one, there's the Dallas information for anybody that didn't get a chance to get the information. Number two, right here at the bottom, you're going to be able to register for our email. You're going to be able to register for our text messages. This keeps our team together in the busy world that we're living in, so that you never miss a call, you never miss a training. Your people are always taken care of because they know where to go and they know what to do. So I hope this helped everybody tonight. We will see you all literally in 10 days. In 10 days, we are going to be together in Dallas, Texas, celebrating our great future here together. So this concludes tonight's call. God bless each and every one of you. Have an amazing evening, and we'll see you in 10 days, everybody. Take care, and I'll see you all in Dallas, Texas.